kinds of proof. There's anecdotal data, which of course is absolute garbage, and you can't do anything with that because an n of 1 means nothing. Then there's correlation, but correlation suffers from this directionality question, which came first, because it's a snapshot and you can't tell. Then there's this thing called causal medical inference. We're going to talk about that right now. And then there's this thing called scientific proof that everybody keeps harping on. So, in medicine today, what percentage of what we know is scientifically based, evidence-based, scientific proof, randomized controlled trials? That's the standard. How much of what we know, what percent of what we know today is due to scientific proof? What do you think? Want to give me a percentage? 10, good, 10. 10% of what we know is due to randomized controlled trials. That means 90% of what we know is causal medical inference. So here's a question. What level of proof do you need? You tell me. Who here believes in global warming? Why? Got any proof? Causal inference. Can you do a randomized control trial and show me that that's what's going on? No. Who here believes that football trauma causes Alzheimer's? How come? You got proof?
No, it just seems like there has to be a
Causal inference. Who here believes that tobacco causes lung cancer? How come? You got proof? Who's done the randomized control trial where you take naive people and expose them to cigarette smoke for the next 50 years and see what their lung cancer rates are? Number one, it would be too expensive. Number two, it would be damn unethical, wouldn't it? In fact, most of these studies would be damn unethical. You ever think we're going to get the actual scientific studies, the scientific proof for sugar causing diabetes? Number one, nobody's got a zero baseline. Nobody's naive. Number two, this is something that happens over 40, 50, 60 years. How are you going to keep people on the same diet for that long? And how are you going to figure out what they actually ate when we can't even figure it out after one day? Okay? And don't you think that would be a little unethical to do that to people? You'll never get these data. But of course, the food industry says, well, we don't have the data. We need more research. We always need more research.